You're just like, okay, hold on. I gotta make sure that I'm not losing myself here, because this has got to be too good to be true. Aries, welcome to your weekly love reading. So we're going to start off here with the Couples Rebel deck. I'm very fond of this stuff here, and since these are specifically meant to be love readings, even though sometimes they're not, I'm reading this. And so it does talk about the interaction between, specifically speak about the interaction of two people together. So it could also mean, like, you know, interaction between you and a family member or whatever too. But usually it's your person. Usually comes out with like real issues. All right, show me Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Show me Aries. What's going on between them and their person? What's going on? Wow, okay. So if you're of a sensitive nature, you may not want to see this. And that's how the Rebel deck works, but I don't think I was aware that it was like this. Alright, so it says, sit back and relax. Oral love is in your future. That kind of surprised me. I was like, oh! Because I don't usually try to go that direction. Not because I don't like it, but because, you know, a lot of people don't like it. I like it. I think it's fun, but not a lot of people agree with me. So, with that being said, oral love could mean more than just, you know, the dirty thoughts in your head here. It could be more, you know, what's coming out of their mouth. Giving you verbal love, you know? Could be somebody speaking their high praises about you. But to sit back and relax, because I think it kind of feels like you're trying to impress somebody, and this is saying it's coming your way. You're gonna see that they're impressed. That's what it feels like. You're gonna see that they are impressed. If you're with somebody and you guys partake in that kind of behavior, maybe that's coming for you too. Partake in that kind of dirty behavior. Let's see what's going on between Aries. Show me Aries, please. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. What's Aries feeling like this week? We've got 7 of Pentacles. That's a lot of cards. 7 of Pentacles, the Star, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and 5 of Wands. Wow. Okay. You are like overwhelmed by this person. You are overwhelmed by this person. You're overwhelmed by your feelings here. It's causing you to like take pause in yourself here with this 7 of Pentacles. You're just like, okay, hold on. I got to stop and look at this because I feel like I'm going, not that you're saying you're going crazy. You're like, I feel like I'm being too much, too excessive, that kind of thing. And so because you're like, now you've got this massive hope going on in your life. You've got this really good feeling about the future with this person. And it's like you're already falling for this person. Queen of Cups coming out. It's like you're already falling for this person. You have this beautiful view of this person. Inside your head. Sorry, I was reviewing if it was a proper view, like a false view. Excuse me, like people with Pisces descendants in their chart tend to have, like, you know, an idealistic view of their partner that's not real. So I was asking if that was the case for you, and that's not the case. You have this beautiful view of who this person is, and it seems to be the truth. But what you're trying to do is, because of this beautiful view, because of this beautiful hope that you've got going on, you're battling to keep the balance here within yourself. You're just like, okay, hold on. I gotta make sure that I'm not losing myself here, because this has got to be too good to be true. This has got to be too good to be true. It's very hopeful feeling. It's very surprised. It feels surprised to me. But you are absolutely assessing how you're feeling about this person just because you're just like, ooh, that was stronger than I expected. You know, kind of one of those things. And so, okay, well, that's a great start. It's a great start. Show me, okay, Aries' person. 8 of Swords. Anxiety. What about? Why are they nervous? Why are they nervous? This is where clarifications I would like to do, which I will be doing here soon. For those that are resonating with it, you know. I will be doing clarifications eventually here once the channel grows a little bit more. And this is a case where I would want to see why. Why are they anxious? Now, is this a good anxious? Is this a bad anxious? Why are they in their head? Again, this could be something where somebody's trying to impress you, or needs to express that to you. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. They're having a hard time going slow as well. Oh. So it's a good kind of anxiety. It's along the similar lines of what you're feeling too. It's along those similar lines. They're just really kind of trying to focus on that. They're really trying to focus on keep it cool. You know, it's like keep it cool, whatever sign they are. They're like, keep it cool. Don't jump into this with Aries. Don't be like moving in 2 seconds. You know, that kind of thing. They're talking themselves through it. And so, and they're nervous because they're afraid that they won't keep control. Thing is that luckily you're doing the same thing, so you both are on the same page, but also that means that you both feel just as much for each other. You both are just as excited for each other. But as you probably have experienced at some point in your life, is that when something burns really hot in the beginning, it fizzles out real quick, right? And what you're trying to do is you are trying to balance that. And your person is too. You're trying to balance it and be like, okay, I don't want it to burn that hot. I don't need a damn bonfire. I just want to do a nice campfire. It's fine. It's okay. We can still burn the heat, you know, that kind of thing. But we don't want to get rid of all of our fuel here up front without being able to replenish it. Okay, show me what's the passing energy between these two. Show me the passing energy between these two. What's in the past? A relevant past. Relevant past, please. No. I just like slowly like. Yes. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That's the start of things. Really, that's the start of things. That's where you guys kind of caught each other's eye. Where you're just like, wow. Who's that? Kind of one of those things, you know? It's the idea that, that person's kind of attractive. And it's the idea that you want to move forward with this person. It's not actually moving forward. It could be also just like a little bit of communication to go forward with it. But it wasn't actual like night action. You know, night action is actually pursuing it. Show me the present energies, irrelevant present energies, please, between these two. Show me the present energies for Aries and their person. Here we go. Page of Swords. Okay, gotcha. So you guys are definitely still trying to keep it on the down low for sure. This is like brand new. And you are and so you guys are learning about each other, right? With this Page of Swords. You're learning about each other. And the more you learn about each other, it seems to be like awesome. From what I can see here. Let's see what the challenge is. What's the challenge between these two? Because why are you on my table? King of Cups. Knight of Wands. Death. Judgment. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is the challenge. I mean, really, and I've been talking about this the whole time between, you know, this video here. King of Cups, it's like, I mean, you were already pulling the Queen of Cups, right? You're already pulling the Queen of Cups. You are aware that you are starting to go down that love path, and you're like, what the hell am I thinking? That's kind of where you're at here. What the hell am I thinking? What do you think you're doing? You know, you're a fire sign. It happens, you know. So they're doing the same thing. King of Cups is coming out here in the challenge, and what's the issue? Rushing towards the King of Cups. Here's that Knight that I was just talking about, Knight of Wands, rushing into with the attraction and the magnetism and the lust and the sex energy. This is definitely sex energy. So maybe, just saying. So the thing is that because you guys have such chemistry together, you have amazing chemistry, what's happening is that it is transforming you with this Death card. It is transforming you and the other person, and you guys are going, what is going on? It's a very strong attraction, and what it's leading to here with this Judgment card is it's leading to... you're trying to, both you and your person are trying to make the decision on whether you want to go, 1%, 100% hard at each other. You know what I mean? Or if you want to go slow, or is this too much? Is it... Oh, did you bring your baby? He brought his baby. Huh, Mika? Yeah. Well, your baby's on the ground. He's like, I don't care. I don't really care. Anyway, so with Judgment, what you're doing here is you guys are trying to decide the speed that you want to go. Is this real? Is this fake? Is this... It's kind of one of those... It's like a distrust. Just a general distrust of the whole thing. Just because it's like, this is too good to be true. I think I said that before. Okay, so what does Aries wish their person knew or understood about this situation, please? What does Aries wish their person knew or understood? 5 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. This is kind of sweet. It's so sweet. So it's like... I've got two ways that this is going right here. One, you want to make sure that you guys have your own independent energy. You want to make sure you guys have your own independent energy, but still be connected. So you want to make sure that you have your space with this 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. You want to make sure you have your space. But also this says, I'm feeling kind of alone from this connection. So it could kind of like waffle back and forth. You want to make sure that you have your independence in your space, but also you want to be together, and you're not together enough. That's what I feel. I like it. I love things like this. It's great. Show me Aries person. No, we're not doing 16 cards. No way. Nope. Gotta talk to the cards a little bit. Show me what Aries person wants Aries to know and understand about this situation, please. What does Aries person want Aries to know and understand? 5 of Cups. Oh, so they might still be grieving a previous relationship or something. Oh, excuse me. So sorry. Okay. So they're still what feels like is they are still grieving like an old situation, potentially going through some depression and stuff like that. They are distinctly afraid of like a rebound type relationship. They don't want to do that. Because that's how a lot of these things go. So if your person just I'm going to say recently, within the last few months, got out of a relationship, and now they're like, they seem to be totally into you, but maybe a little hesitant or something like that. It's because they're still working on getting past that old one. They don't want to replace their old one with you. Does that make sense? You're not the same person, and you don't want to be the same person. You don't want them coming into it with the same... I've got the Fool. Yeah, start something. Fool, Devil, Lovers. Wow. 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups. So to explain what I'm saying, here they are. So they don't want them, you don't want your person starting something new, the Fool, with all this baggage, the Devil, with all this baggage from a previous lover's connection, right? A previous lover's connection, which will cause them to We got 7 of Swords and 10 of Cups. Cause them to avoid or deny, it'll cause, I'm going to say false happiness. False happiness. You want them to have their emotional happiness to be based on you, not on what they previous expectations from a previous person being projected onto you, if that makes sense. You don't want those previous expectations projected onto you. And they don't want that either. They really don't. And so I think that if that helps contribute to your ability to slow this down, I would take it. I would take it and run with it. Slow her down. Hierophant. Go nice and slow. That guy's a slow dude. Show me the advice. Show me the advice here from Spirit. Here I am giving you advice anyways. I'm like, slow it down. Let's see here. But I'm talking to Aries here. All right. Show me. Come on. Show me the advice for Aries and their person regarding this situation. What's the advice? That. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Take it fucking slow. Take it slow. This is the slowest knight in the deck right here. Sets up a real good foundation for things, right? Sets up a real good foundations for things. It makes it so that the relationship doesn't blow over at the lightest wind. You know, that kind of thing. This guy's grounded. This is like something cemented into place slowly. Slowly. So I'm going to reiterate that. Go slow. And the thing is that you may have to be the one to be the voice of reason, okay? You may have to be the voice of reason, just because the thing is that they are still in an emotional state from their prior relationship, okay? 5 of Cups popping up. That's emotions coming up from prior stuff. They need to work through that first. They need to work through that. I don't know if you can help them do that. I mean, maybe somebody else needs to, or they need to review it, or maybe you guys just need to have a conversation about this. I don't know, but I would definitely make sure you are the voice of reason. Don't be like jumping into something. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel will turn when it's time. Okay, wheel will turn when it's time. Take it good and slow. So if you've seen red flags in this person, which you've probably kind of, you know, slightly ignored, because we all ignore like certain red flags, right? Because some are more important than others, right? So you've probably seen some sort of evidence of this prior relationship grief in this person. You may have seen that in the form of, you know, kind of bitterness about what happened last time, that kind of thing. Because if you were still bitter about what happened last time to the point where you're just like, fuck that guy, you know, that kind of one of those things. If they're still doing that, they're still emotional about it. They haven't let it go yet. Because, you know, I mean, think about like this relationship that you had back in, let's just say from a long time ago. Like you're in high school and it was just some person that you dated, you know, for a couple months or something like that. Think about how you think about that person. You don't really think of that person like, fuck that person, still, when you're like 40. Right? You don't think that. You're just like, well, it was what it was. And that's the sign that you've gotten past it, right? That's the sign that you've gotten past it. But if there are intense emotions or somewhat intense emotions that are expressing themselves from this person, that's your sign that they are not quite through it yet. So the Aries I'm talking to probably has this situation. And they've probably already recognized it. And this is just kind of confirming what you had thought. All right. Show me the outcome. How's this going to work out? Because they are excited about you. They do like you a lot. They do. They just don't want to like make a stupid mistake. A rebound type of mistake. So, show me the... Okay, good. So, the outcome here, the King of Wands. Sounds like a fun night to me. So this doesn't talk about like when this will occur, right? Because tarot is ultimately timeless. Ultimately timeless. And really everybody grieves their stuff on their own time. But the thing is that this says if you take it slow, because tarot is a lot of times like a warning or you know, just a preface to what may occur. Because tarot does not dictate action. You do. So it's more like a warning. You know, a warning or an advice type of thing saying, hey, this is coming up for you. You may want to try doing this kind of thing. And so this says right here is that if you take this nice and slow, be grounded and be realistic about where this person's at emotionally, grounded and realistic. I'm like asking an Aries to do this, which I find funny. I find it funny because you guys are just like, fuck it. So it's like, that's the best thing about the Fool card. It's like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. Whatever. Let's see what happens. And with this right here, this King of Wands, yeah, this is where you guys get physical, I'm going to say. You guys get physical and that passion lights right up and everything. And you guys really go full on into the relationship with each other. That's what would happen if you take it nice and slow. You don't want a Knight of Wands relationship. You don't want that. You don't want a Knight of Wands sexual relationship. You want a King of Wands. This guy doesn't change his mind. This guy does. So, hopefully that helps. That's what I got for you this week, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I hope to see you next time.